and so too Kingy and Stefania. Tunisia, who are coached by Daniel de Villiers, and they have in Lofty Nina a player who can really do well. They first met in Paris back in May 2006 and last met here in George in December 2007 when they drew by 12 points all. Tunisia have beaten Australia before. That too was in George back in 2006 when they won 21-12. And so the two sides have met 4 times. Australia have won 2, Tunisia 1, and 1 has been drawn. So the normal little huddle that most teams employ. It's going to be Tunisia in the red strip and of course Australia in green and gold. The referee Jean-Luc Rebellal from France. And so already the men are in their gear, their supporting gear, and it is their captain of Tunisia, Lofty Nina, who kicked off, taken there by Benjamin Corridas. All sides have started at a high tempo this morning, which is pretty normal. Australia looking to probe that defence. It was Dayberg Muir, the tall, lanky man who plays in midfield. Corridas works hard, the man with that familiar ponytail hairstyle. Richard Kingy, the scrum half, who does a lot of the playmaking for Australia. Gamir, the man who will work the scrum ball. Good scrum by Australia, has turned it over. This is Dayberg Muir. That's the sidestep I was talking about. Good support there from Kingy. Picked up by Dayberg Muir again. Worked out to Stefanaya. And here is Corridas. And Australia still in possession. Up goes Dayberg Muir to the scrum half position. Corridas is now at the back of the ruck. Will need to feed. It'll come for 2-hour offside. Shrill blast on the whistle by referee Jean-Luc Rebellal. Quickly taken now for Australia. Worked out to Brock. And the try is given. It's a good little sidestep there by Richard Kingy, who's a youngster who shows a good appreciation of sevens rugby and well could be a man who makes it all the way to the big international arena of 15-man rugby. Just working the ball into space. You see that Kingy had enough space there just to sidestep the first tackler and then kept going against the tide of defence. And it's he who converts well. Good drop kicking by Richard Kingy. The DHL dancing girls entertaining the crowd as well as the television viewers. There it is, just a simple movement into space. And once you start going against that tide, there's always that better chance of beating the would-be defenders. Now Tunisia need to get into the game. Good work again by Corridas. Oh, and it's loosened up Morahan. Morahan has pace. He's got big. He lines up the conversion. Little pop over the crossbar. And so Tunisia really not in this game as yet. What can they do here through Garsala? Okay. Australia, in fact, outpacing them, outmuscling them all the way. Picked up there by Mudby. Oh, it's a good little bit of footwork from Gamir. Done again, and well, he's tackled by Morahan, but has made it into the Australian half for the first time in the game. Well, they've lost it, Morahan, and Gamir tried to get it back, but the Tunisians just not quite got their game together as yet. We welcomed viewers around the world earlier today at about 10:30 odd. We do so again if you've tuned in to this international sevens tournament sponsored by Emirates. And here goes Gamir, needs support. It comes from Nino. And will Tunisia be able to get it out? If they get it out, that's good play there from Glulu. Now a chance here for Kefani. Kefani showed up well yesterday. That's really his first touch of the game, and Kingi gets away. Now what can Australia provide here? A little dance around. Sefania is darted on the inside, and Sefania will go all the way, and Australia moving into a clear lead here in this bowl knockout game. But it doesn't mean that Tunisia are out of it. The losers also are still in this competition. One of the great things about it is that you still lay in with a shout in one of the competitions: the bowl, the shield, the plate and the cup. Sefanai just with the perfect sidestep, and Kingi will line up this conversion to take the Wallabies into a 21-0 lead. Well, if Tunisia don't reply, this will be the biggest hiding that Australia have given Tunisia in their form match. This is now the 5th time they have met in international sevens. Kingi with the restart. This is where they've got to consolidate. It's Gassala, puts it to Sugir, making a little ground, gouging out wide. Now they need to get it out wide, and again Kefani can show his paces. He's elusive, but now what can he create? No, can't create an awful lot. In fact, possession to David Muir for Australia. Advantage Tunisia from the knockout. Here we go again from Glulu. Now, Glulu's got a man on the inside. Covering is Kingi. They've worked it open well to Noni. And Nino has taken it to ground. And the penalty to Tunisia, quickly taken by Nino. Can he get it or no? He couldn't find Kamir. A little breakdown in communication there. Nino does well again. Worked out to Sugir. Out to has Gamir. Has Gamir got the pace? First the sidestep. Now the pace. And Tunisia on the board as the half-time whistle is about to be blown. Nino will take the conversion. And it doesn't mean that Tunisia can fight back. Nino, but it's certainly, if you look at the statistics, New Zealand the dominant side in sevens rugby, as they are in the 15-man code. Again, it's Tunisia who have a real problem at the kickoffs and securing the ball. David Muir gets it away to Morahan. Now it's Tua. Tua is also an elusive runner, but now Tunisia have done well to get this away. Nice little bit of footwork there, and they're running out of space as Glulu is wrapped up very quickly. Does well to hold up the ball. Good work by Sugir there. Worked out by Kefani. Now with Modby for Gamir. Closed down quickly by Corridas, but Gamir gets away. Gamir is the man of the moment for Tunisia right now. Great cover there from Kingi. Tunisia still alive. Then it's this long leg stretch. Well, it's messed that up. Gassala had it. He had the conversion, put the Tunisians one converted try away from Australia. Nino does the job. Paid off. Taken there by William Brock, and Corridas was also up there. So too Sefania. Sefania has put in some good runs. Kingi at scrum half. Australia get the penalty. Kingi. Well, a little turnaround there. And It's back here with William Bishop, who's on the field. William Bishop virtually his first touch of the match, and it could take the game away from Tunisia. William Bishop, New Zealand next up against the United States of America, who beat Australia to get into the cup situation. Corridas has worked hard all day. Good knockdown there for Jenkins. It's been intercepted. This is Nino, the captain. Nino could go all the way here. Put Tunisie in with a smattering of a chance. Great cover tackle by Kingy. Nino just didn't back his pace. Did he have the pace? I think Kingy just had the extra on him. Now Tunisia need to work. Mudby had to go in to make sure of the ball. So they've only got 3 runners out wide. And it's a penalty to Australia. Quickly taken. Now can they just close this game down? No, they can't because of the handling error. And Tunisia should have this ball. Good strong work there by Basala. Now out wide to Kafani. Kafani, has he got the pace? And Kafani, oh, he tiptoed down the touchline and gets under the posts. Well, the game may just be a little away from Tunisia. Quickly taken as the conversion by Glulu. Had enough space as they work it out now. Going on the outside. The desperate cover tackle there from Morahan. Look at that, tip down the touchline, just millimeters from stepping on the whitewash. Touch judge, the referee's assistant, right in position to make the judgment.
Aymen.
Nino restarts, Corridas waits. Good secure catch, he's a sturdily built youngster as well. Worked up there by Sefanaia. Now chance here for Bishop once again. Strong work from Morahan, he's a strong man in this Australian setup. Kingy caught in possession but from an offside position. Sefaia, it's in fact William Bishop, gets it out to Betham on as a replacement. Good running, good touch by Betham. Big tackle on Sefanaia. Here goes Kingy with space out on the outside for Bishop, and it should be a run in here. It will be. Beautiful handoff and dive by Luke. And one of the better converters in this competition has struck it well again, but just hooked it slightly. Not that they desperately need it with half a minute to go in this game. Well, it'll be warm work for those dancers today. You can see there is a little bit of a breeze getting up. If there weren't the breeze, it would be an absolute scorcher here in George. Cloudless skies. Kingy, good restart. That allows the big men to get in under the ball. It is Jonathan Jenkins who was up quickly for Australia. This just eats up the time, which is now up. There goes the hooter for the end of the match. And Australia seem to have this under control. Strong work there from Jenkins, just ripping it away. In goes Bishop as well, holding on, and Australia will come away again. Kingy decides, no, we've done enough to get into the next round of the tournament in terms of playing for the bowl and the plate. And so the Tunisians bow out, and Australia the comfortable victory in the end. Their biggest victory over Tunisia.